Hello! I'm going to be doing a very long video. This is my first, non-collection purchased or mail day video, and I'm going to be showing off my entire personal collection. I won't be showing any of my, investments or, TCG player sales, so this is just the stuff that I'm going to always be keeping and never selling. So I'm going to start with my sealed stuff, then I'm going to go into the my singles, and then I'm going to end with my slabs. So yeah, we're just going to start. So first thing, as you can see in my display, all three of these are from a personal collection. If you just saw my recent short, I got these two Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes, and they are now about $350 each. I'm going to say $350. TCG players is $333, but the cheapest listed is about $350. Next up, my $250 Evolving Skies Elite Trainer box. Not the Pokemon Center exclusive. But yeah, I got that one a long time ago. I'm gonna make a YouTube short soon about that one because that is one of it was like my first sealed ETBs that I've kept sealed. Now, the next thing I got was, in my collection, I have my Pokemon Center exclusive. Look how reflective it is. You can see my hands. My Pokemon Center exclusive Peldan Fates ETB. I had two of them. I opened one of them, when I first got them when they were only like $60, and then now they're $250. So yeah, so we're going to keep that off to the side. The next thing I have is I've got a few more ETBs. I don't have acrylic display cases for the rest of them, but I have, because acrylic display cases are like $20, $25 each. My Pokemon Center exclusive Paradox Rift ETB, I got it for $50, and it's currently at like $100, so that's a, cool pickup. I next have a Shrouded Fable ETB, which is about, I believe, like $55 or $50 or something like that. And it's not even Pokemon Center exclusive. Shrouded Fable, when it first came out, people did not like the set because, it's a small set. But now the cards are kind of expensive. So, yep. The next thing I have, I'm going to go to my booster box at the end. I still have this in, the box that is shipped in, and I don't want to take it out. But I have a Temporal Forces ETB non-Pokemon Center, and that's like, what, 65, something like that. So yeah, a lot of value just in ETBs. Oh no, I hit the camera. Okay, so yeah, a ton of value just in ETBs. Now, I'm going to put this down here. This is my most expensive sealed item. It's quite heavy. This is my first ever sealed, what got me into sealed collecting, because I love sealed collecting. I got on the Pokemon Center for $144. It was actually, I got it more than market price. I got it when market price was like $120, and I got it for $144 on the Pokemon Center, and now it's about $300, and yeah, it is crispy. So, yep, this is my personal collection booster box. I'm actually gonna leave this in the back for now because I love it. I love my booster box. So, actually, we can maybe put this on top. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. All right, so next, I'm actually going to show off some of my Korean shield because I love Korean. I'm going to have a video coming up where I open a few Korean packs. 4 Blue Sky Stream packs. I opened a booster box when the booster box was like $25. Now these booster boxes are like, what, $60? So I have 4 of those. Also, I like putting my packs in a top load. I meant a semi-rigid and a sleeve for slabs, and yeah, so I do that even though the packs are only like $2 a pack. I also have a 151 pack. This is Korean 151. I have a EV Heroes Korean. I still need to sleeve it up and put in semi-rigid, and then I have crap. I forgot the name of it. It's okay. Cyber Judge maybe? No, I might be wrong. See, I can't read Korean. That's this Konnichiwa. Alright, so now back to my English. So I showed this off in a video. This is Steam Siege and Roaring Skies. This is about, I believe it was, the Roaring Skies about $30, and Steam Siege is like $15. Fates Collide, this is like, I think, $17. I then have an Astral Radiance sleeve pack. I also have, I'm going to grab them all. I have a Battle Style sleeve pack, Temporal Forces, 2 Scarlet and Violets, and then 2 Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest is what, $8 a pack? That's gotten so expensive. Now, the next thing is I have a lot of, I put them in ETBs. I once opened an Evolving Skies ETB. I opened it when it was like $35, If I'd left that sealed, it would have been another $300, $250 ETB. So, actually, we're going to do this one last, because I just saw the packs that are inside that, and I want to show those off last. So we're going to do this one first. Oh, all the packs are falling out. Oh no, silica gel packet fell out. Okay. So, if we turn this to the side, I'm going to go like that. Alright, so I have 4 packs of Fusion Strike. So this is my March 2025 collection. I'll do one in the future, you know, like maybe like once a year or something like that, if people like it. Just to show how my collection gets, you know, builds up. 3 packs of Chilling Reign. Fusion Strike is like, what, $9 a pack? 1 pack of Rebel Clash. 1 pack of Prize Pack Series 4. I need to get one of each one. I think there's, what, 6 now. A Celebrations pack, which I got for $6, and now that's like 10. Burning Shadows I got for 10, and now that's like 13. 2 Shredded Fables, which are still relatively new. And, oh, I just hit the camera again. 2 packs of Hidden Fates, which I got for $18 each, and now they're like $28 each or something like that. So I got, you know, 10. And that was like back in August of 24, so that was like relatively recent. And so yeah, those have gone up in price. Like everything Pokemon related is just on the boom. It's on the rise. Next, this is the one I was talking about. Okay, so this was my second Paldean Fates ETB. This was my second Pokemon Center exclusive, and I opened it, and I still have the promos and all that. Okay, I just knocked over the camera completely, so I just had to go edit that out, because, yeah, I hit it, and then I picked it up, and it fell again, and, yeah. So, I have 3 packs of Brilliant Stars, which is, like, one of my favorite sets. Brilliant Stars booster box, obviously. Then I have 3 packs of not Lost Origin, Astral Radiance. And then 4 packs of Lost Origin, and Lost Origin is, like, $7 or $8 a pack now. And then Paldean Fates, I kept these 4 from the ETB that I just talked about, the one that I opened. And so these 4 are $9 a pack, and I just decided to keep the art set. What's cool about these, though, we're going to get a zoom on this, okay? If you can see here, these packs you see right there on the top where it cuts, it's like a misprint and miscut, but with the packs, and it's got it on all 4. So the end of the pack starts the next one, I believe. So yeah, that was super cool when I saw that. And now the last thing of my sealed collection is, this was the original one that I was going to show off. I'm going to flip these over like so. This may seem dumb, but I decided to put the Trick or Trade pack. Actually, we're going to do that first. I've got a few more. Just for funsies, I put these 4 Trick or Trade packs in the semi-rigids too. Now, I have Shining Fates, which is getting more expensive. Silver Tempest, which is, I got the complete art set, and that's about $6 a pack. So right here, $24 in Silver Tempest. And then Evolving Skies. These are what? $25 a pack. This right here is $75. Just 3 packs is $75 for 3 packs. Evolving Skies is off the charts. Because, like, the Moonbryon has what? Oh, I forgot the population, but it's like at least, I think it's like 13 or 14,000 graded in a 10, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, and it's still like the most expensive like modern card, although the Sunbryon is catching up. So yeah, now we're going to go to the singles that I have. Alright, now let's continue into the raw cards. Also, make sure y'all subscribe and y'all like, and if you'd like to, check out my TCG player in the description. Yay! So yeah, we're gonna get into it. This is I got my binder. The first page doesn't have, oh, this can be a little bit difficult. I can kind of like pick up the camera. So the first page doesn't have any like rhyme or reason to it. Like, it's just, you know, cards that are special. I pulled this one from my first Celebrations ETB. I got this one when I was super young. I pulled this one from, what is that, my Vivid Voltage or Rebel Cloud. That's Vivid Voltage. I got this one, I got this one a long time ago. I got both these. I got this one at my second card show I ever went to. And then this is from Evolving Skies, my favorite set. And this is it's not a promo, but it's got a Cosmos Hollow compared to what it's supposed to be. Now these are just older XYEXs, and I just decided to. Rayquaza is my favorite Pokemon, by the way. I decided to put them by type. So this is Dragon type, Dark, Dragon again, Lightning, and then this is just, I believe this is just 3. So these are all 3 of them, and then colorless. So yeah, these are. I love the McDonald's promos, and I have a bunch. I need 6 more. So I'm just I just need to, fill out this binder is pretty much brand new, so I just started with it. My Kingdra Spidops EX SARs. I have some Terra cards. These are my trainers. I'm going to do 6 Rainbow Rares. I'm going to do 6 SAR trainers and then 6 normal trainer full arts. I've got my Shiny Vs, Shiny V Maxes, normal full art Vs, and then I've got a bunch of Vs here. Full art GXs and the normal GXs, and then I have a bunch more GXs that I gotta fill up by type. So yeah, this binder just started. I'm gonna have my a few silver bordered baby shinies here, and then yellow bordered baby shinies here. I've got my trainer galleries here, and then I've got my illustrations right here. These are all cheaper cards, so there's no nothing really expensive in here. Ace-Specs and then gold trainer cards, and then this is going to be in order of all the celebrations, normal ones, and then I just had to put a few classic collections up here. And then I've got some Terra EXs full art, and then normal EXs, and then, oh my gosh, this binder's falling over. So I also have Deoxys reverses, X Crystal Garden reverses, Dragon Frontier reverses, Holland Phantom reverses, and then some cheaper hollows. And then, yeah, these are Pokemon Leagues, so that's, cool. And then just some hollows. And then, oh yeah, if you saw this in a video, I got the 3 more Pekkas. I need the 4th more Pekka, the top right, to finish that. All right, so that was my cheaper binder. Now let's actually get into the more expensive stuff. Actually, before I get into the more expensive, oh my gosh, this camera is so hard to set up. I'm literally putting the camera, there's no stand or anything. I'm literally just putting the camera on, what's it called? I'm putting them on a bunch of slabs. So that's literally how I'm doing it. That's why it keeps on falling over. So these are also, before I actually get into the expensive stuff, these are just a bunch of vintage reverses and, yeah, a bunch of hollows and stuff like that. So nothing too exciting. I mean, oh, wait, wrong one. So there is some expensive stuff, but that's, damaged. If you can see. Right, where is it? Oh, no, yeah, right there. Completely damaged. So yeah, these are just a few of mine. If I ever, need to... these are our reverses, so yeah, that's why. The vintage reverses were just hollows, but then they had the set symbol in the bottom right. And then these are some modern hollows, just because, if I ever need to fill up a binder and need specific cards. So yeah, these are just hollows. All right, now to the actually expensive cards. These are the really expensive cards. So we're gonna go in order. I'm gonna talk about a lot of them. Oh my gosh. Just dropped all my expensive cards. So, first up, we have my... I'm going to go to 2x for these. So, I have my Error Florges Break. If you flip this over right here, that's upside down. At the moment, there's only Pop 7. I showed off a few of these. This is my Magikarp and Royal GX. I actually opened this box a long time ago. That's almost $50. These three are all from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Undaunted. I just got this one in the middle. And then I got the one on the left at Collecticon, and I've always had this one. This is from my Master Set, which just started, but, it'll eventually get there. These two are very special to me. So I pulled these two when I first started collecting. I first started collecting with XY Evolutions. That's literally the first packs I've ever opened. And, yeah, these were my 2 cards that I pulled. And after all this time later... Yep, they're still in perfect condition. So, when I was that young, I knew how to keep the cards in good condition. But they were in, hard sleeves, and that was pretty much it. So, yeah. Next, this is my first Rainbow Rare. I got this from my second ETB I ever got, which was Rebel Clash, and I pulled this Rainbow Rare, and I was super excited about that. These are my first 2 vintage cards that, they're, both unlimited. Nidoking base at 2 and Misty's Tentacruel from Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes, I'm not sure. But yeah, so they're both unlimited, so not too expensive. I got this Pikachu a long time ago. I actually won it from somewhere. I got it from someone else, so I actually got it for free. But I got it when it was like $20, and now it's like 50. It does have a little nick up there, but that's okay. I now have 2 metal cards. I love my metal cards. So look, 3 metal cards. That's why I put them next to each other. So 3 metal cards. I just got these 2 literally yesterday, and so yeah, these are like $6 and $10, and so yep, those are my metal cards now. Oh, I want to start getting all the cheaper Evolving Skies, what's it called, cards, because, eventually you got to work your way up to a master set. So I decided to get the 2 cheapest Rainbow Rares, which is Trevenant VMAX and Garbodor VMAX Rainbow Rares. Then I got these 2 at Collecticon. This one I was actually given for free by Scott's PC. He's got 117,000 subscribers on YouTube. So yeah, I was given to, and this is back when he only had like 5,000 subscribers. So like I knew him for a long time, and so he gave me that for free. I bought this one at Collecticon for $17. This is about $22 now. It's a Duraludon VMAX, so I got Duraludon V and Duraludon VMAX. I bought this one from Scott's PC, so I got the other one for free, and I bought this one. And then this was my first ever Korean booster box that I ever got, and I got the Metacham V. I pulled it myself. In my first ever box, I got an Alt-Art. I got these 2 Chanseys at Collecticon. So Chansey EX from Ruby and Sapphire, I believe. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out I believe that's Ruby and Sapphire, the set symbol. And then this is from base set 2. Oh, look, there's a huge dent in the middle. I got the Chansey from base set 2 for like $4 because it was damaged. Now, these 3, I got all 3 of these at Collecticon. Oh, not in focus. Okay, Omastar, Ponyta, and Potion Legendary Collection Reverses, because I am working on a Legendary Collection Reverse Master Set, and that is going to take a very long time. So now, we continue with these guys. So, we're going to start off with the ones on the left. Megalucario EX. So I got this a little, really recent. I got it when it was like $20, and now it's 40, or like 45. The cheapest PSA 10 on eBay was $2,500. Zygarde EX. I got this card a long time ago. Not this exact one, but I got this artwork a long time ago when I was much younger, and then I traded it away, and then so I wanted it back, so I got it, because these are both alternate art promos. So even though they've got symbols like Fate's Glide and Furious Fists, they're not actually from the set. They're promos. So the next thing, I'm gonna get these out of focus like that. Okay, the next thing, these are my 3 Gengars. If you've seen my past videos or shorts, I got all of them. So I'm gonna get a bunch more in the future. Maybe I'll have like 20 Gengars. That'd be cool. I also decided to keep a lot of these trainers because I've got a lot of faith in the trainers. I got these in a big collection. Pokemon Breeder, Team Rocket's Handiwork, which this card I'm gonna guess is gonna get more expensive when Destined Rivals comes out. Lysandra's trump card. Lysandra's trump card. What an odd name. Oh look, Trump. Professor Sycamore, and then Plumeria. I've got this Plumeria in Japanese too, but I don't really like Japanese cards, so I'm trying to get rid of it. I only like Korean cards because I like the backs. The backs in Korean have the same as English. So Steelix EX, okay, this is another card that I got. Flygon and Beedrill EX. Rayquaza EX, my favorite Pokemon, Rayquaza. Decidueye GX and Zoroark GX, so pretty cheap. When I was younger, even though people hated breaks were like my favorite thing, so... Oh, it's on the other side. So, two breaks, Greninja and Trevenant. And then these are a few cheaper ones, so there's some Terras, Terras, Sandile, Illustration Rare, Rotom Dex, Gold, Miraidon EX Gold, another Terra EX Gold, and then, I flipped these over. This is Revroom EX, SAR, Pidgeotto, Illustration Rare, Charmander, Illustration Rare, which is cool, I'll talk about this card. Pidgeot EX, and then Lugia EX from this is from the, Oh, I forgot what it's called. That, you know, that box with the 3 decks. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna put the Pidgeot and Pidgeotto together. All right. So yeah, that is my first stack from this box, my card saver box. I have one more of these. So once I finish up this whole thing, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get another one of these card saver boxes. So yes. All right, we're gonna put this to the side. We're gonna go back into 2x Zoom. So these cards are my more like childhood cards. So before I knew like much about vintage, I got these. Mareep is my second favorite Pokemon after Rayquaza, and then it goes Beedrill. So I got these 2 vintage from EX Team Rocket Returns, and oh no, these all fell down. Destined Rivals is coming out soon, so that's exciting. And then this is from Expedition, I believe. Expedition, I think. And then yeah, so I got this Magnemite. This is also vintage reverse from, I believe this is from Fire Red and Leaf Green, even though there's no set symbol down there, because they didn't do it on that one. This is just an old Meowth, Skitty. These are the e-reader cards, Voltorb, Swablu, Combuskin, Horsey, 2 Horsies, 2 different arts from 2 different sets. This is Expedition. If this is Expedition, then the other one isn't. Oh, I forgot the names of them. Some of these sets are really hard, because, you know, I wasn't even alive when these sets came out. Zigzagoon, EX Emerald, Reverse, Doduo, Leafeon from, this is Power Keepers, I believe. I love this card. Cubone, I once traded this card when it was like $5, and then it immediately, like a month later, jumped to like $20, so I had to get it back for when it was like 20, so, yeah. Bennett Hollow, Bennett, I think that's his name. Superior. Oh, I love these. I love the sideways. I didn't really like the Sword and Shield sideways. I meant up and down hollows, but the black and white hollows were super cool. These 3 I just got at my local card store yesterday. This is the Dunsparce Master Ball Hollow, and I love Prismatic. And see, my 2 Prismatic ETBs on the side. Prismatic, I remember before I even saw the set, I was like, I gotta get this set. Before we even saw the cards, and other people liked it too. So I wasn't even on the hype train when I started liking it. And then these are just 2 Pokeballs. I'm trying to get the light so you can see the Pokeballs. Oh, everything's falling over. Now, these 3 mean a lot. So this card, my first ever ETB I ever opened, like some of my first packs I ever opened were was a Fates Collide ETB, and in the Fates Collide ETB, I pulled this Genesect EX full art. Alright, yeah, so that's my Genesect EX, but what's cool is that the very next era, Sun and Moon, I opened a few packs, because I didn't used to open that many packs. I ended up pulling a Genesect GX full art, and then so I went to my local card store, so I had to get the Genesect V, because Genesect is now one of my favorite Pokemon. But yet, then, I also got a Sandaconda V. That was in my video yesterday. What's it called? Alt Art. So yeah, you know, this cheap, also from Fusion Strike. Now, Evolving Skies, my favorite set. So I liked Evolving Skies when there were still $3 packs, when ETBs were still $30 in ETB, when booster boxes were $120. And so I had liked Evolving Skies then. My very first ever pack of Evolving Skies, I pulled this Leafeon V. Zamazenta, Brilliant Stars, my second favorite set. I'm gonna center this more. So Zamazenta V full art. I pulled this card myself out of a few packs of Brilliant Stars, and so yeah, so I love this card. Steelix EX. So I actually have 2 of them. I separate my cards by which ones are childhood cards and which ones I got recently. So this Steelix EX on the left is one that I just bought, and this one is the one that I actually got when I was much younger. Now, remember I was talking about the breaks and how I loved the breaks, a long time ago when everybody hated the breaks. I used to only collect, that was my favorite thing to collect. So I have a few more, but I have Bronzong break, Omastar break, Delphox break, Yen Mega break, Pyro break, Klotzer break, and Machamp break. So yeah, and a lot of them are super minty because, I kept them in good condition. So these two cards are super special to me. When I first started collecting, these 2 came from tins. My first ever, when I got introduced into the hobby, my first ever Pokemon cards were 2 tins, and it was these 2 tins, and these 2 promos came out of the tin. There were, I believe it was Steam Siege, 2 Evolutions packs, and I think Breakpoint or Break Through. And so, yeah, so these 2 cards were like my first ever 2 cards I've ever had. And so I got to send those to PSA and put them right on my nightstand where they're going to stay there forever. Now, Mega Altaria EX, I got this from my first Fates Collide ETB. It's about $11 now. And then Steelix and Alex Zam, just, 2 older EXs from Fates Collide and Steam Siege. And this one's very special to me. So what I was saying before about opening the Fates, Paldean Fates ETB Pokemon Center, I pulled 1 card, okay? I don't know if you'd be able to see it on here. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit more. Oh, yeah, you can see it right there. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more, if that's possible. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it. Right there. You can see up there. That up there is... Oh, yeah, right there. It got completely ruined. So, out of the pack, okay, it was damaged. 1 good card. It was not only one of the worst SARs to pull, it was damaged. So that was my luck. I pulled this out of one of my first Brilliant Stars packs, and then this one's Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars, and then just a few Vs. So we're gonna, just a bunch of Vs. Rayquaza, my favorite Pokemon, and then some GXs, and then now these are pretty cool. At Collecticon, I brought a Rayquaza Holo. This is from the Sun and Moon era, maybe Guardians Rising probably. The set symbol down there, I'm not sure. Coops Collectibles, he's got, what, like 500,000 subscribers on YouTube? I went to him, and I asked him to sign a Rayquaza, and he did. And so, yeah, this is my signed Coops Collectibles Rayquaza. Now, another famous person saw at Collecticon. The Bulbasaur. So, the Bulbasaur, I saw him, I said hello. He wasn't even at his vendor, he was walking by. And he wasn't at his, what's it called, tables. And so I was like, I had a Bulbasaur that I brought specifically for him to sign. And I asked him to sign it, and he signed the Bulbasaur. And I'm pretty sure, who else has asked him to sign? I know a lot of people ask Coops Collectibles to sign, but yeah, not that many people the Bulbasaur. And then Jay Scotty's son, he's also a YouTuber. He has, like 2,500 subscribers, and I asked him to sign something for me. Now, Cool Trainer Ryan, everyone knows him. He's got... I think it's 120,000 subscribers. And then this is the one where you just have to email him to send you something. Oh, look, it's not Pokemon. But this is my first Lurkana Enchanted. So, yeah, so now we're going to get into the, slabs, my collection of slabs. So, yeah. Now it's time for the slabs. The title does say $5,000 Pokemon collection. The sealed makes up about $2,500 of it. I mean, these 2 right there, 350 and 350. That's 700 plus 250, which would be 950. Bam, almost $1,000 just as the background display. So my sealed is about $2,500. My singles are about $1,500, and then the rest of the money is made up of my slabs. And so, yeah, that's what happens when you collect, like, your whole entire life. So my first slab I'd like to show off is this CGC 7.5 Rayquaza EX. This is from Roaring Skies. Now, I circled on the sleeve the 7.5 and I put a question mark because I got this at my second ever card show I ever went to. And I only collect blue CGC, so the goal was to crack this out of its case and then send it back, but then they changed to black, so I am no longer able to do that. But looking at this card, it's perfect. I have never been able to find, like, magnifying glass, perfect lighting, everything. There's no dent, no ink, there's no little indent, no nothing. I would say it would grade pristine 10. Maybe the centering, maybe 9.5, but it would not be 7.5. But now it's just part of my collection because, there's no blue CGCs anymore. The next one I'd like to show off is just this, my Giovanni's Exile card. This is, means a lot, just because I love Team Rocket, and I got this for $8. I showed this off in the video, $8, even though it said 10. The guy collected the card was just giving it away. Raw, the card was like $1. To grade it, it was like 15. So the guy spent $16 and then was selling it for 8 just because nobody wanted it. A few months later, it shot up to like $55 for the 9. Although there's been a price correction because, that's how it works. It shoots up and then it goes like bam, and then like evens out. So it's here, it's not where it was, but it's not at the top. But so it went from like a $10 card to now being like 35. So that was great for me. It's obviously staying in my personal collection because that I got a Collecticon. The next card that I have to show off is my Gengar EX, which I've showed off a few times now. This is the one where I am just getting as many of this Gengar card. I still need to send these 3 to PSA, and so I've got 4 of them. I should just get like 25 of these and have all the Gengar EX cards. That'd be so cool. So yeah, I have those 3. I love owning multiples of the same card is one of my favorite things. Like people that own like 5 Gold Star Rayquazas, that's so cool. 10 Moonbreon PSA 10s, that's super cool. So that's my Gengar EX right there. My next card is my Flareon VMAX, my favorite card. I got it in my first card collection ever. It's about $60 now. Not card collection, first card show ever. So I got it for 25 bucks, and since it was my first ever one, my first ever slab, I got it New Year's Eve in 2022, so December 31st, 2022, and it's just been in my collection. That's why it's my YouTube logo, because I am always going to keep it, and I'm never going to sell it. This is going to go to me to the day I die. The next thing, so I showed off, in recent short, I said that I went to a local card store. In this specific local card store, every single time I go, I make sure I get a cheap slab. So Brilliant Star is one of my favorite sets. And I pulled the first one, TGO1, and then which is the Flareon. So then I decided to get the Vaporeon since it's TGO2. So I got a blue CGC. I only collect blue CGCs. CGC 9, and I got this for I think $12. It was said 17. I asked for like 10, and he said 12, so I got it for 12. So yes, this card is so I went twice in total ever at that local card store, so I got 2 slabs. This card, the Charmander is the one that I just got like yesterday, the one that I got for 20, and it's worth like 50 to 55. I also got a free graded guard. I think they're called graded guards, so I just have that, and I'm gonna put it right there. This card is actually cool though, because a few days prior, I got a raw one, so now I have 2 of them. The Pokemon Center exclusive though, in a 10 is like 200. Well, no, non-Pokemon Center exclusive is 200. Pokemon Center exclusive is like 1,700. So that's a lot of monies. We're just gonna keep the Gengar and the Flareon in the background. The next things. What's funny is that I put all my slabs on top of. Oh, look, see, this is my box of slabs. So this is what I actually put my phone on. This is every single video. This is how I do it. I gotta get all these out. So we're gonna just put my slabs there. Oh my gosh, I missed a few slabs. I missed a few, I forgot some. So we're gonna actually move this to the side over there. And then I still have to show off these 2. I got these both at Collecticon, this one for 8. The guy didn't have a single Pokemon item. Yeah, he just put this for like 10 bucks, and I was like, could you do 6? He was like, what about 8? And I was like, okay. The card raw, I believe, is like 17, so that was great. And so yeah, that was a cheap little base set 2 Ninetales. And then I also got a Bolton VMAX Rainbow Rare from Fusion Strike. And the reason why I got it for $15. The reason why I got it is because there's little lightning bolts. So they gotta put more texture that represent. Oh, what? Texture that represents the card, because of the Flareon VMAX, if it's just a Rainbow Rare, it should have like maybe some fire in the background or something cool, because that's what the Rainbow Rare should be, showing. And so yeah, so those are my first few slabs. Now, these 6. Okay, I'm gonna move the Charmander farther back. These 6, okay. These are all from Dragon Vault. I'm gonna show them off one at a time. I'm gonna put these in the back. We're gonna show off these 2. First of all, these 2, I need better sleeves for these. But these 2 are, there's 3 trainers in Dragon Vault, and Dragon Vault only has like 21 cards in the set, 20, and then a secret rare, which is the secret rare is the Kyurem. So these 2 trainers, okay. Remember I said I only collect blue. By the time they switched to blue, there was only I think 6 and 7 of these graded. So this is Forever Pop 6, and this one is Forever Pop 7. The 3rd trainer that I need is called Super Rod, and there's only like 3 of them ever graded. But I need it. You know, I'm doing a master set. I've got a few. I'm going to be getting a few more. I'm going to be able to get every single blue CGC, which are super hard to find. Blue CGC Dragonfall, except for the Super Rod, because I just can't find the Super Rod. The Rayquaza is one of the most graded cards, so this one was easy to get. It's just a 7, but Rayquaza is my favorite Pokemon, which was the start of my master set, my CGC master set. And then I just got these 3, Axew, Fracture, and Latios. And so I only have 6 of them. I'm trying to, by the time of the summer, I'm going to try to have maybe 10 or 12 of them. They're super hard to find. None are listed on eBay. There were just none graded in the blue CGCs. And so they're just super expensive. And, I mean, the Super Rod, since there's only like 3 of them, even though ungraded, it's like $1 card. You know, if y'all ever see it, I'll be willing to pay some monies for that card. So yeah, this is my start to my CGC Dragon Vault Master Set. We're gonna put this right here. Now, I have 3 Master Sets that I'd like to start. They're not perfect, obviously. They just started out. I just started on them, and I would like them to all be graded, but obviously that's a lot of monies. So we're gonna start just by getting a few graded, and then going from there. So these 2, Lantern and Octillery, I got the Lantern for like $23, and then I got the Octillery. It was my first ever eBay buy, and I got an auction for like $19. So these 2 started out my Heart Gold, Soul Silver Unleashed, and I don't really care about the grade, because you got to do what you got to do. If I'm trying to get a master set of a PSA, a PSA master set, that's a lot of monies to go through, and so I can't get all 10. So I'd rather save a ton of money and get the 6 compared to the 9 or the 10, because the 9 is like $20 more. $20 more, I get another slab for the master set. I sent these 2. This was a funny story. So these 2 right here, I bought the cards for, I think, $1 and $2.50. They shipped. The reason why I decided to get cheaper ones, mainly because I'll explain the Pokemon circulator, but PSA was able to give me a little deal where I was able to send 2 cards out for $10. So, well, $10 each. So this cost me $10 to grade, and this cost me $10 to grade, compared to the like 15 or now it's like $16 a card if you have the upgrade, and then it's like $20 or I think like $25 to ship. And so this was like super cheap for me. And the reason why I did these 2, okay, I thought they looked so much better, but when I actually got them, that's not on the case. That's literally on the card. I thought they were going to grade 8 and 9. They graded 5 and 4. So the reason why I wanted to send these 2 out is because this one never had any graded. So at the moment, it's pop 1. But once more get graded, I'll still have the first one ever graded. So Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Unleashed, Pokemon Circulator Reverse, I have the first one ever graded. But what I do like about these, though, is, they're sequential, obviously. 95,000,497, 95,000,496. There's 3 zeros in it, so this was like the start of the 95th million cards. So yeah, so that's super cool. So these are my start to my 4 cards from Heart Gold, Soul Silver Unleashed Master Set, and then I have 3 ungraded, which I need to send to PSA. So there you go. The next things I have, we're gonna put these ungraded into the back. We're gonna put the Octillery in the front. The next thing, my most important master set that I'm trying to do, which is gonna be the hardest, Legendary Collection. They're out there, so it's not gonna be hard to find. They're just super expensive. So I got this one for 41. Maybe no, it's not on the. I sometimes write it on the sleeve. These 3 I got at Collecticon. And this would be 40, 70, 100, but I got them all for 20, so I got 20, 20, 20. These cards, like, last sold on eBay, and if you're trying to buy them on eBay now, $60, $80. Like, you can't find them for 30 or 40, or, like, I got them for 20. And the PSA 4 for this card, I believe, like, cheapest buy now is, like, $60. So they're super expensive. And then, so I have 4 graded, and then if I can grab my 3, which you saw earlier in the video, I have 3 ungraded. So I have 7 Legendary Collection reverses in total. So that's my Legendary Collection reverse start to the master set. And then, oh look, my arm looks super long. And then the last two things I have is my Beedrill V, which Beedrill is one of my, I think, Beedrill's my, I don't think, it is my third favorite Pokemon. So this is super cool artwork. And the last thing I have is my EX Emerald. Oh, I put it in the sleeve. So my EX Emerald, oh, I circled right there because that's where there's a swirl, just so I remember. This is my $100, or could be a little bit more than $100, CGC 8, Blue CGC 8 Rayquaza Holo from EX Emerald. So yep, that is my entire Pokemon collection, not investments. Okay, my investments are a little bit different. Those are maybe double of what I have in my collection because I'm trying to grow that so then I can start funding. I need to be able to fund my Legendary Collection Reverse Master, so this is going to be so expensive. The cheapest, right now, the cheapest PSA on Legendary Collection Reverse on eBay, I'm pretty sure it was like $50. They're so expensive. I have to go to like card shows to find them because on eBay they're way too expensive. So yeah, that is my entire Pokemon collection. So like, subscribe, do all that. Email me if you've got collections to sell, if you've got Legendary Collection Reverses, if you have Heart Gold, Soul Silver Unleashed, and especially if you have Blue CGC Dragon Balls, and you're willing to sell them, and I am willing to buy, so just email me in the description, and yeah, well, I'm hoping to do another collection update, maybe once a year, twice a year, something like that, but yeah, so subscribe, all that, goodbye, good luck, and you're happy collecting too.